What up, YouTube? It's your girl Shay, and today I'm back with another video. Yup, for y'all who was listening, I said I was coming back, and I did. I know y'all probably wondering, like, why she always got a damn onesie on? Because I just got off of work. I feel like that's all I've been doing is working and coming home. So I just took a shower and I'm in my pajamas. So that's why I'm always in my pajamas, because I cook at night and not during the day because I'm worried about getting paid. Anyways, that's besides the point. Today I'm back with another video, another recipe for y'all. And y'all not ready for this one. I know. Y'all not even ready. Are y'all? Who's ready? I'm ready, bitch. Anyways, I have another video for y'all, and the recipe is, wait a minute, my infamous buffalo chicken sandwiches. So for those of y'all who want to know where I get a lot of my recipes from, I honestly get them from Tasty. And people always say, oh, Pinterest, they got a lot of good stuff too. Me, on the other hand, I tried Pinterest, but it really wasn't my thing. So as I'm like on Facebook, you know, all I see is like Tasty this, Tasty that. And I'm just like, why are y'all on Pinterest if Tasty is where it is? Like seriously. But anyways, that's where I get a lot of my recipes from. I mean, pretty much almost every single one. Well, I won't say every single one, but about half. Because the other ones, there go my eye again. Hot damn, it wouldn't be a Shay video without me digging in my damn eye. But half of my recipes came from Tasty, and the other half came from my grandma. I would just always stand in the kitchen, just always hover over her and watch her cook and so forth. But with this video, like, I'm super excited about it. Although I just got off of work, I know I look exhausted right now. I know I do. Like, I honestly am. But I want y'all to know that I wouldn't have did YouTube if I couldn't handle it. So if I'm walking around looking half dead, then golly be jokers. Then I'm just gonna walk around looking half dead. But no, let's get into this video, because my last video was like 40 minutes long, dang near, and I'm trying to keep this one real short and sweet and simple. So let's get started. Alrighty, over here I got my hamburger buns. The normal buns that I would use for my chicken sandwiches are the brioche buns. Those buns are amazing. Like, they are soft, they're like shiny, and they're amazing. Like, you can really tell the difference. But any kind of buns will work. It doesn't matter, hamburger buns, brioche buns. Now, when I made my buffalo chicken sandwiches the last time, it was about a month or two ago, I used the sweet Hawaiian rolls. Oh my goodness. God knew what he was doing with the sweet Hawaiian. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm sorry, my eye. Lord have mercy. My eye just won't let me be great, will you? Sorry. But those sweet Hawaiian roll buns are amazing. You can get them at Walmart. I think that's where I got them from. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's where I got them from. But like I said, any kind of buns will help. It doesn't really matter. You're gonna need hot sauce. It doesn't matter what kind of hot sauce you use. Valentina, Louisiana, doesn't really matter, just hot sauce. Over here, I already have my oil heating up. I have it set on to about mid-high, but I'm going to turn it down just a smidge. I'm deep frying them, so that's why I have a nice big pot over here. You're going to need tongs, of course. And over here, I have boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You have to make sure. A lot of people always ask me what kind of like meat, and I'm just like, you have to use boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Why I say this, because one, it's a sandwich and you don't want it to, oh man, excuse me y'all, I'm so sorry, my eye just will not cooperate. Of course you don't want there to be a bone, because that defeats the purpose of having a chicken sandwich. So please make sure they are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I cannot stress that enough. I have a plate. This is where I'm going to be seasoning my chicken on after I rinse it off. A bowl to put my flour in, because you want to make sure that you flour these. Now the recipe on Tasty does call for buttermilk, but with buttermilk you want to use that as a marinade. So after you season them, you want to toss them right in the buttermilk. I like how the way the buttermilk actually brings a crunchier taste to them. In this case, you know, you don't have to use it, but if you want them crunchier, then you can use buttermilk. But I don't have any right now, but I'm just saying you can. So this bowl will be used for my flour. Then here's my flour over here, all purpose. And then we have, you know, my special seasonings, -1, which is my cayenne pepper. Got black pepper, garlic powder, and seasoned salt. So I'm going to set this up here and set my camera right here. And we're going to get this meat rinsed off. I'm sorry y'all, my face is like dry. Like, it's just been so hot out that like the sweat, like after I'm outside in the heat and I come into the air, it's like the sweat will literally like just dry up and just, oh, it's a mess. Okay. You don't want to make sure that your water is this hot. You don't want to cook the chicken in water. You want to actually make sure it's on the warm, more cool side. It's hot, that's more cold. You just want to make sure that you wash your meat off, because you just, you know, never know how they really go about cleaning the, well, packaging the meat when they bring it into the store. You gotta make sure you wash off your meat. That's a must. Alright. So, I'm gonna take our chicken thighs and rinse these bad boys off. And you're just running them under water. Let it drip, drip. And slap it on the plate. And since these are small enough, I prefer the bigger ones, because, you know, you get more meat, they're more tender, they're more juicy. But, you know, it doesn't matter what kind you get, if they're the smaller ones or the bigger ones. But I actually would recommend the buttermilk, because that crunch, I'm telling y'all, man, that crunch is something. That crunch hits way different. Oh, it's one. like 2. Okay, now we're just gonna use that bad boy, and then we're gonna make sure we drain it, the excess water. Wash my hands, get this chicken filling off. Let's get this bad boy started. Hold on, y'all. Let me check on my dog. He's a little too quiet. Oh, he's good. He in the living room laying down like a good boy. Alrighty. Sorry, y'all. Here go my eye again. If I had $1 for every time, y'all, that I done sit up here and itch my eye. Okay. So we got them plated. Now we're going to take, and it doesn't matter what order you put them in, we want to take our seasonings, and there goes my eye again. I would love it if y'all would just comment down below and just count how many times I'm in my eye. It's like my eyelashes are like so long that they like stick, and I literally cannot stand it. It drives me insane. Okay. Pippin. Garlic powder. And these were always my grandma's go-to seasoning, so it's like, yes, it just smells amazing. The way that these 3 simple seasonings are just packed with so much flavor. And I love garlic and pepper especially. Like, I'm in love with it. Okay. So now we did that, we're gonna take our flour. We're just gonna pour some in this bowl. Oh wow, look at me. Yay, making a mess. Okay, yeah, I'm just making a great mess over here, aren't I? And then those tongs, well actually, no. I don't need the tongs, only for the frying part. Get my lid. Well actually, no, I do need my tongs. Okay. My tongy thongies, and we're just gonna take our chicken, drain the water. I'm gonna put 2 pieces in here at a time to shake, because we want to make sure that it gets Lord, I cannot talk. Evenly coated. Evenly coated. Evenly coated, evenly coated, evenly coated, evenly coated, evenly coated. What? Okay, let me stop playing. I'm already at 13 minutes and 29 seconds. Let me quit. I'm trying to keep this video at least about 25 minutes long. Trying to. Ain't making no promises. Okay, after we have shaken our chicken. Now let me show you what it's looking like. It's in there. It's in there. Okay, we're gonna take these 2 pieces, bring them over here. My baby in there sleeping, cause him's a good puppy. Okay, make sure you shake that excess flour off. Okay. Oh, honey, yes, ma'am. Period. Look at that bad boy. Look at me getting happy. I gotta turn my fan on, y'all, because it's getting ready to get lit. That bad boy is sizzling. Sizzling. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a quick dip. Flip it over. Bring our bowl over. It's literally only a total of 6, so I don't mind doing this. And like I said, they're deep frying, so they will definitely cook. And here we go. Sorry y'all, excuse me. They will definitely, I won't even have to flip them, like they'll definitely cook top to bottom for sure. But while I'm doing this, I just want to tell you guys that while I'm just basically repeating the step of dipping them into the flour and then putting them in the grease, while they are cooking, I'm going to be getting ready for my buffalo sauce. Now, with my buffalo sauce, sorry y'all, let me put my camera over here. Now with my buffalo sauce, if some of you may remember when I made my sauce for my spicy honey butter wings, I have made my chicken sandwiches just like that. The only difference is I just added butter and honey. So that's actually what I'm going to do. And I'll make sure that, like always, I leave all of these ingredients in the description box below. But, hold on, let me turn this bad boy around. Sorry. I'm going to make sure that I leave all of the ingredients in the description box below. But basically what I use for my hot wing sauce, I'm going to use for my buffalo sauce. Like I said, it's literally the same thing. You're just adding honey. Sorry, y'all. You're just adding the honey and the butter. But when I make anything buffalo, I add butter in it anyway because it makes the sauce creamier, and that's what I really like too. It makes it creamier. But honestly, the reason why I've been starting to add honey into everything that I make spicy, it takes, you know, a nice amount, not too much, but a nice amount of heat off of the spiciness. Because there's not a, you know, I would have to say there's a nice amount of people in the world that like spicy foods. I'm one of them. But ever since I've added a tablespoon and a half of honey to my buffalo sauce, it's knocked a lot of the heat down. So that's also a good thing, especially for me. And I honestly like it like that. I really do. I really like it like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let my chicken thighs cook all the way. And whenever I come back, I will show you guys how to make my sauce yet again, like I did for my spicy honey butter wings. And basically, I'm probably going to end up naming this recipe spicy honey butter chicken sandwich, because like I said, you know, since I'll be making the sauce the same way as I did for the wings, that's pretty much all it is. So these are cooking so well. Like, look at them. Like, the grease is perfect. It's bubbling. Like, Honey, baby, it smells amazing in here. It smells amazing in here. And also, I wanted to tell you guys that whenever you do, whenever I was describing the different sizes of the chicken thighs, say if you do get them pretty big, they do shrink, of course, because you're cooking them. These will most likely not even look like the size that they looked like before I fried them, and that's okay. Because, you know, when I went to the store, I couldn't find any bigger boneless, skinless chicken thighs because these people are still, like, low-key, like, taking all of the meat. But, yeah. But, like I said, I'm going to let these cook. I'm going to give them, I would say they'll be done about 8 o'clock. It's 7:40 now. They'll be done about 8. And then whenever I come back, I'll show y'all how to make my sauce again. And then, honey, I'm going to show y'all how to butter and toast the buns. Oh, y'all not ready. Oh, y'all thought that I was just going to make these sandwiches and just put it on the bread. No, honey. We're going to toast and butter these buns. That's what we're going to do. So stay tuned and we will be right back. Hi, babies. Alrighty. So we're back. And I just took my chicken thighs out of the grease, and they came out lovely too. They came out really, really good. They did. They're nice and crunchy, and I couldn't be any more happier. I really couldn't. So in my small saucepan, I already poured a half a cup of hot sauce, a teaspoon of honey, and about maybe 1/3 of butter. You don't need a whole lot. You can pretty much put however much butter you want in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix this. It doesn't really matter how much hot sauce and honey you use. It's pretty much for your taste. Okay, let that butter dissolve. So I also have my oven on, and it's not like my oven, it's really my broiler, because I don't have a toaster, so I don't toast my buns, but if I had a toaster, you know I would. So if you want to broil them, you can, or if you want to pop them in the toaster, you can too. So for my buns, I have a large baking pan, and I'm just going to scatter, let's see, I have 6 chicken sandwiches. I'm not going to put 6 buns on there because you don't want them to get dry and hard. I'm probably going to do, I want to do 2. I'm making enough chicken sandwiches for me and my boyfriend. He's not here right now, but you know, that's why the pack is so small and it's not that much. But you can make however many you want, whether you're having like a party or, you know, just something, you know. I just only have 6 because it's just me and him, and plus they really weren't that big anyway, so yeah. Let me stir the sauce. And then over here, I don't have measuring cups right now. In this cup, I have my melted butter, and this is going to get spreaded on the buns. Now, normally, you know, if, you know, my boyfriend was here, I would go ahead and make a total of 6 buns, but he's not, so it's just me. So I'm honestly only going to do 2. So let me actually come over here. I'm gonna set my phone right here. Light this away. There we go. And you want to make sure that you keep your sauce on a nice low, medium, mainly low, especially low if you like walk away from it and so forth. Sorry, y'all, I'm gonna sit down. I am like exhausted. Miko, what are you doing, dude? My dog, he likes to wander around and whatnot. Okay. So, yeah, normally I do go ahead and toast however many buns that I like. I have 6 pieces of chicken over there, so I would normally go ahead and toast amount of 6 buns anyway, even if I'm the only one right now eating. But in this case, no, because I just don't want them to dry out. So you're just gonna spread them and place them on a sheet. And then wrap up the rest. Sorry, y'all. My nails are so long. It won't allow me to be great. And then you're just going to take your cup of butter and you're just going to drizzle it enough. So about that much. You don't need to soak it in the butter because then the bread is going to get soggy in the middle, and when you bite through your sandwich, you're gonna have this big heaping hole, and yeah, this is not gonna be good at all. So just taking enough to kind of cover the bottom, but you want to make sure when you drop it on there that you're like spreading it out. But when they're toasted, oh my goodness, versus just not toasted, it really makes a difference. Okay, so I have buttered them. Now I'm gonna come over here real quick. Okay, now I'm gonna take my buns and I'm gonna place them in the oven. And when you broil something and you put it on high, you want to make sure that you keep a very, very close eye on it, because if not, then it's going to burn. And you don't want no burnt up chicken sandwiches because you didn't pay attention to the buns. So, now I did that, I'm going to take my chicken and bring it over here, oven. 1 second while I turn my camera. I always call this thing a camera. I meant to say turn my lighting. Okay. So, turn my lighting. And I want to turn my oven light on so I can just keep an eye out on them. And basically, I am going to go ahead and dip the ones that won't be getting ate. Because like I said, my boyfriend's here, so you know, you can go ahead and dip them in the sauce, but just don't toast the buns early. So I'm gonna take my tongs and dip. And then I got a bowl over here because I want to place them in the bowl. This bad boy's giving me a hard time. Oh boy. Yeah, these things are giving me a really hard time. Okay. Put it in the bowl. And save those 2 for me. And you're just going to repeat this until you have coated all of your chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this over here. And like I said, also keep an eye out on your buns, because I have came so close to almost burning them, and I'm just like, dude, like, I worked too hard on these chicken sandwiches. Don't do that to me. But the ones that I'm keeping out for me, I'm not going to sauce just yet until I'm able to put them on my buns. So we'll just let that sit. And you know, everybody's stove works different, so it doesn't really what was I gonna say? Wow, I really done forgot. Oh, okay. Oh boy, my bad, y'all. It doesn't really matter you know, how, and I just forgot that quick. Wow, ain't that a trip? Okay, well, this is not what I was gonna say, but this is kind of close to it. Everybody's stove works different. So if you have like a brand new stove like me, you just want to make sure that you are literally right here by the oven, because if not, like I said in the past, I've almost burnt my buns, not even paying attention or anything. So, oh, I know what I was gonna say. In my opinion, I would broil my buns for about 5 minutes. My broiler in this case works kind of weird. When you turn on the broiler, it's like it heats it up from, like, you know, below, like you turn on a regular stove. So I really have to make sure that I'm right here paying attention. Okay, now that they are done, see how I have it just stay right here. Okay, I have to hold the plate. Like I said, I'm gonna dip, 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 dip. I always end up putting the chicken accidentally on the top bun. I'm trying to do that. Okay, that's done. And then whatever, oh boy, my bad, y'all. Sorry. Whatever leftover sauce you have, if it's, you know, like that much, you guys probably can't see it, that's fine. I'm going to actually add it in the remainder of these, because some of them were so big they didn't really get coated that well. You can do that. And I just added leftover little bit of sauce. And you're gonna keep them out until they stay cool, so that they cool down. So let me turn this off, turn that off. I'm gonna go ahead and top them. And don't worry, I will bring my camera closer so you guys can see. Oh, we got a runaway bun. Runaway bun. Alrighty. Let me bring y'all over here yonder. Okay. And let me bring y'all more into the light. This is what they are supposed to look like. Beautiful. 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 So I noticed, like, you know, some people like to add maybe coleslaw or pickles or whatever on their chicken sandwiches. Me, on the other hand, I don't really prefer it, but if you want to, you can. Like I always tell you guys, you know, you can always take my recipes and kind of tweak them a little bit, add, subtract some stuff, whatever you feel like it will make it taste better in your opinion. Another thing, trying to think what I'm gonna say. Y'all, my mind has been everywhere. I really can't even remember. I'm so sorry. It wasn't anything major, but yeah. So if you want to add another, you know, topping or whatever, or another sauce, you can. Maybe ranch or something. Normally when I make spicy foods, I like to have a salad. I was going to do that, but I'm not, because, you know, a salad is not hard to make. I literally just went to the store and bought the salad already in the pack, and I just get some ham or some kind of lunch meat, and I just cut it up and put it in there. So I mainly wanted to show you guys how I made my buffalo chicken sandwiches. But now that, you know, you guys finally got to see the finishing touches, I'm super happy that I was able to show you guys yet another recipe of mine. I hope that me forgetting things and looking so sleepy has not caused you guys to be like, oh my God, this is boring. Because, you know, I really wasn't going to get a break for real. And plus, I was just trying to, you know, go ahead and get it out the way. If you want all of the ingredients and directions to this recipe, I will be leaving it, as always, in my description box below. I will be, like always, leaving my social medias at the end of my video, like I do always. And don't be afraid to leave questions, or, you know, you guys can ask me anything. Probably, since I've been doing so well with uploading recipes, I'll probably maybe vlog or just do something else, like I mentioned in my introduction video. So I may do that, just kind of like, you know, give it a pause on my recipes. But I have been trying so hard to make sure that I stay updated and keep you guys, you know, entertained with my recipes. So make sure that you guys feel free to ask me questions, because I'm open to answering each and every one. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Cooking Creations. And I hope to see you guys really soon in the next video. Bye!